because I just
Wait,
know
wait, hold up. How do you feel about McCain, bro?
I'm so upset about it. I just know that he's gonna go to Oklahoma City and like they're literally just a factory, so they're gonna turn him into a superstar, and it just feels like the. I understand, like, well, first of all, I think fit is overrated for the way you construct a roster. I think that, especially the position the Sixers are in, like, you want to just accumulate as much talent as you possibly can. And you already hit on that draft pick. And yes, he was not playing well to start the year and looked a little shaky, but it's 100. It makes sense. He's coming off a meniscus, and you gave him like a 25 game sample size, and he wasn't playing consistent minutes. He wasn't doing anything that would put him in a position to succeed, and they just gave up and shipped him out for a first round pick that's going to be like a 25th overall pick. And like the issue is you already hit on a guy and you don't really see how he's going to fit into the future rotation, which you shouldn't have to be worried about in the first place, but
What about backup? How important is backup guard
dude,
in the
right?
league? Like, bro, it's so important to like be like
Like is
Tyus
Jared
Jones.
McCain, is he
Like,
ever going to be like a 30, 35 minute player? Like no, he's going to be like a 25, 20 hits, four threes off the bench, a
in a
few
huge playoff
assists.
series,
Yeah,
like
get
he
a
can.
steal.
Yeah, and bro, like his usage, he's like a high usage guy, like off the bench, where like you're obviously Maxey and Edgecombe are like the bulk guys, but in every good playoff team, it's like who can run the second unit, and it's like that guy could turn. He's like a get
Dude,
a bucket. He's also like you
he's a
just
playmaker.
throw him in the corner, and you're like, oh, you're 40% from three, sure,
You know why I know?
sure,
You know how I know we got fleeced before?
how?
Because first of all, Thunder fleece never trade with the Thunder. First
Yeah,
of all,
never trade with Presti.
second of all, it's already happened before. We traded Isaiah Joe to the Thunder. He was like a second round pick, so much potential, and you see how good he's been on the Thunder since he's
Yep,
been there.
yep.
And we literally had him and traded him away, and that's the exact type of piece we needed in those years with Embiid and Tobias Harris and
Oh,
that team.
the bench
Yeah,
guard. Oh, you
yeah.
told me you needed a bench guard, and we just got rid of another one. My gosh.
Harden, the teams with Harden, Young Maxey, Embiid, and
Yeah,
Tobias Harris, they
yeah.
literally just needed a Isaiah Joe type of guy, and we traded him to the Thunder. Like it's it's to tie it all back to football. Like Sam Harris has had some success with the Commanders in his first few years of owning them, but I just if any Commanders fans are watching this, just know that the that over time you're just going to see your team slowly deteriorate into sadness and poor decision making stemming from the top, and it's going to leave you in a state where you think you should be able to compete based off of what you have, but you never quite get there, and you never make the decisions from that point to put to send you further along. You always just seem to be taking steps back and then take a few steps forward, and it looks like progress, but it's really not progress because you've just been taking steps back too, and you're just in purgatory. And that's what it's like when Sam Harris owns your team, especially the Sixers, because I think that's his of the teams he owns, that's the one he cares about the least. So I think the Commanders are his new pet, his new toy, and his, like I was texting you earlier, as long as his grubby little hands are on the steering wheel, the Sixers are doomed, and that's a great example of it was today.
Yeah, I thought that's very insightful NBA. Maybe our first NBA conversation on this podcast.